Shalom.
Y'all good now?
Check the audio real quick.
East that way, right?
Yeah, mine say we live.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, we out here another week to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures. All right, and we also out here to let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible. All right, and for us, it's business as usual as we come out here and speak this word. All right, the 100% truth, the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know, and the forefront of our ministry in these latter times is to speak about biblical prophecy. All right, and to the things that's going on in the world and current events, as we will call it. And our job is to filter it through the scriptures and fish for the elect. All right, so you know, because sometimes you gotta, because there's new fruit coming in, so you know you gotta explain that sometimes, because there's gonna be last 12th hour Israelites, so to speak, that's gonna come in. The scriptures say knowledge shall be increased. You know, so sometimes even when you're doing your lessons during the week, sometimes you gotta go back to the basics. The Hosea 4 and 6s, those particular scriptures, because Jake is still waking up and Jake is still learning.
That's the spirit. The curses.
The curses, yeah. Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, I hit Jake from Africa with the Deuteronomy 28:60 the other night. The man blew his top. He was like, yo. He was like, yo, ask a bird. That shit, yo, he was like, ain't no way it's in there like that.
Yeah. We have to remember to desire the sincere milk. You know, but as you know, we in the latter days, so you know, a lot of lessons are focused on end time prophecy. You know, so whatever y'all got.
Yes, I got. Sorry, the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1. Follow to charity and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy.
Yeah, that's important. You know, to speak this word the way it's supposed to be spoken. All right, and the word prophecy we know means to say before. So we're telling you things that are going to happen before they happen. We're not making it up. We coming out of the scriptures. We going into the Greek. We going into the Hebrew. You know, we're breaking things down the way they're supposed to be, and the Lord gave us that spirit to do so. You know, we're not claiming to be. We're not self-proclaimed prophets.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord programmed us to speak these words. Somebody get Luke 1 and 70. The scriptures say, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets since the world began. And anytime Yahweh Shem Yahushai was getting ready to take down the kingdom, he always sent out his prophets to warn the people.
This is Luke chapter 1, verse 70. It reads, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Right, so we're the Lord's mouthpiece. The Lord speaks through us. And we say that humbly through the Spirit. You know, because the scriptures say knowledge puffeth up. And one of the 6 things doth the Lord hate is pride.
Right.
So we're not coming in pride. We're coming in humility, and we're coming in the ways of the Lord. All right. We're letting you know everything that we say is coming out of the scriptures, man. And the scriptures tell us there's no private interpretation. So you can't say, oh, that's you guys' interpretation. No, it's only one way to break these things down.
That's right.
This is Jeremiah 26 and 5. Actually, select. Jeremiah 26 and 5. To hearken to the words of my servants the prophets, whom I sent unto you, both rising up early.
That's 7 and 25, right? You said 6. I know that's 7.
7:25.
It's 7, right?
Yeah, but it says the same thing in 26.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll go to 7 and 25. Yeah, that's better. Jeremiah 7 and 25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants the prophets.
It says unto this day. Go ahead.
Daily rising up early and sending them.
Yeah, daily. And we don't necessarily have to be out here to get the message across, but the Lord told us to go into the streets and the lanes of the city, the highways and the byways. But also, brothers are getting edified throughout the week, daily. And every brother don't go out on a Saturday. Some brothers go out different days to teach this word. Go ahead.
Yet they hearkened not unto me, nor inclined their ear, but hardened their neck. They did worse than their fathers.
And the scriptures say Israel is imprudent and hard-hearted. So that's how you know it's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because your characteristics is to be fucking hard. You don't like to listen. That's one, you know, that's a part of the curses too.
We're a worse generation.
Yeah. Jake won't, they won't have shit. They'll be broke, and they'll still be prideful and don't want to listen.
Slovakia. They have a zeal, like the book of Romans says, right? I was just as you was the brother was reading the scriptures, these folks just walked by and they was talking, and the girl told the man to shush while they walked past. And then once they walk past, then they start talking again. They know that this word is, you know, is sacred. Man.
They won't even incline their ear. Inclining your ear pretty much means, like, even if you disagree with it, at least hear them out. Jake won't even hear us out, really.
Right.
They're not supposed to. So they got blinded, man.
Yep.
That's Zechariah 7:11. They stop up their ears and they should not hear.
This cause and effect. Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. When an unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. And he then goeth he and taketh himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. Right? And even, you know, Jacob now, they continue in that lie, you know, of not caring, right? 2 Chronicles, the 36th chapter, they misuse the prophets, and the Lord is sending them out daily. Let alone on this side, it's even more easier because of knowledge increased. Brothers can just sit home because of how knowledge increased now. You know, go right from a phone recording. The old apostles, they had to go out and deliver the word. They had to travel. Right. You don't necessarily have to. You just travel to your dang phone and then record, and the Lord just got it going through the web or the music chord in Psalms 19 and 40.
Could you get that? Well, you got something. You could finish that. Somebody could read Psalms 19. Go ahead, y'all. Finish that.
This is back in Jeremiah 7 and 27. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee.
And remember, the Lord said that we will be a small sanctuary unto him.
Yeah.
All right? And Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. And only 1/3. 1/3 is a lot of people, but the 2/3 is way more.
Yeah.
That's just in America.
You know, so yeah, so that's just over here really. So you got to think that there's going to be a lot more people, a lot more Israelites. That's why you can't be upset or surprised when Jake don't listen.
Yeah. Right.
There's going to be a lot more death than there is life.
Yeah. Right.
The Lord is going to send mass death.
Yeah.
Our people are going to die at numerous rates, man.
Yeah.
High numbers.
Right. Well, you can look at Joshua and Caleb. They was the only two from leaving Egypt all the way going into the land, the only one to go in. How many people the Lord killed before they got into the land? You know, there's gonna be more that died, and just only few that's gonna be saved.
Yeah. Go ahead. That was it.
Jeremiah 7 and 27. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, right? Matthew 11 and 16, right? But they will not answer thee.
Yeah, many are called, few are chosen. And we even gotta understand that. We're still in our calling stages.
Yeah.
We ain't make it yet. We're not, we're not like the Christians. We're not gonna tell you we saved.
Right.
We have all the tools. We got every tool in the toolbox to get the job done.
Yeah.
But the house ain't finished being built.
To the marriage.
So we're not saved.
Right.
You know, we're still working towards our salvation.
Hey,
really we don't deserve mercy. Like the Lord, He gives mercy. It says this in Romans, the 9th chapter. He has mercy on whom He will have mercy. Right. The Scripture says that our righteousness is as filthy rags, but but we're out here to show forth our sincerity in hopes that the Lord will deliver us.
Right. But I mean, and through the Spirit, we saved because of the truth. Through the Spirit, because we're not like everybody else. We know what we signed up for, what system this is. What our life is about. Like, because of the truth shall set you free. We free spiritually, but we still grieve because of the wisdom that we got. We see the state that Jake in daily,
The key is you gotta endure to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. This is you have to finish the race. You can't stop halfway and say, I did it. Nope. That don't count. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta keep going until the end.
Yeah.
You gotta make your calling and election sure.
Right.
As it says in 2 Peter 1:10, they gotta make your calling and election sure because this is the marathon, and we're about to approach to the end where you see the goal. When it's time Jacob's when it's fully in there, when the power goes off and shit go haywire. It's either you're in the truth or you're done out there. No, that's really when things are gonna get even more, intense.
And so you have to have a pace because we've seen people come in trying to sprint and run to this thing, and then they tire out.
Burn themselves out.
We've seen other people who take their time and you slow poking, and the Lord roll your candlestick out, man.
You got.
Right.
Salaki, bro.
Go ahead.
I would say you gotta have a balance in this truth. Sometimes you gotta go out and have that drink. You gotta go out and you gotta go out with your woman. You gotta.
That just brings me back.
You gotta do those things because
you're in captivity.
you gotta take the edge off sometimes because the majority of the time we thinking about what's going on.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta take that's called balance. Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Right. And you know what it does? It makes you love more.
Yeah.
Because even at that time that you're doing stuff, you're still thinking you might be going out, so you still thinking like, man, I gotta get that word done. I gotta go read these scriptures. You're still thinking about your woman, all right, Sophia, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, no matter what's going on.
That's right.
You catching constant hell when you serving your help by shooting out the shots.
Right.
So that little step out a little bit, it just help you get through your time here, man.
Yeah.
We already suffering in all kind of different ways, man.
Yeah.
So a little something here and there ain't nothing wrong with that, but you gotta, this truth is in the forefront of your mind.
Right.
See, Jake suffers from procrastination. What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Procrastination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jake always wants to wait till the last moment, man.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in this thing, man.
Yeah.
You can't wait till the last moment. That's why I said make no tearing to turn to the Lord, man.
Right. Like Solomon seen that this was all folly, but it's not that you shouldn't do it. It's just some of us in the flesh, we get so consumed that we don't know how to balance from the Lord in our actual life.
And the way you balance shit, something is probably different how the next brother balance. You can't move off of what the next brother do.
Right.
The Lord will punish your ass. You may go to the bar. The Lord, he'll punish your ass, but the next brother, he'll let him do it.
It's not expedient for you.
It's not expedient for you.
One brother thing might be working out.
Yeah.
Another brother's thing might be music or writing. Some brothers
play
might be
video
fucking
games.
potters, man.
Yeah.
Hey, some brothers are eunuchs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. But some brothers can't go without it.
Yeah. But it's still a balance because even if you're a eunuch, you got other problems you're dealing with. Yeah. Everybody got some problem they dealing with, some that they balance, some that they sacrifice. But at the end of the day, what's the end message? We all working for the same fucking penny. We all working for the same lot, huh?
And the Lord give you different examples.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Just because you ain't going through something today, 2 months from now, you could be going through that same thing that brother was going through. He here to comfort you.
And now you got the experience because you got to see somebody else. Now, yo, man, brother, how did you deal with that, man? Because I think I'm dealing with this. And then he can give you pointers, give you the precept. But the Lord gave you people around you where you can learn. I've never been a unit, but you get to see other brothers like, man, you ain't got to deal with a woman. So how do you deal? You get to add it in your life. Where you ain't. I don't got the patience, but you add it on your patience by learning from what somebody else.
Hey, Baba Kushal, let him read this real quick. Baba Kushal.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and start verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain.
Run that ye may obtain. The goal is to obtain. The Apostle Paul spoke about the crown of righteousness that's laid up for him, and the fulfillment of that is going to be when, in the Apocrypha where it says Yahweh Shai, when he crowned the elect. That's the fulfillment of that. When the Apostle Paul said that. Go ahead.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible.
That's why we're aiming for the things that's not seen.
That's right.
You know, which is the kingdom.
That's heavy.
Because at the end of the day, I always like to say this world can only offer you so much. This world can only give you, this society can only give you so much.
It's limited.
It's not unlimited here. It's very limited.
Right.
That's why you see a lot of celebrities and people with money, even though they're not the elite, but they still have the majority of the things this world have to offer, and they still strung out on drugs.
But look at sports teams, right? Like when somebody wins a World Series or a Super Bowl, a couple of years later, look, I don't even remember who fucking won. It's like it's a thought that's
reach
past
the top
at
of
that
your
point.
profession,
right? And then what is
you
it?
gotta do it again.
Right.
You know,
It still don't even make him happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't find happiness in all of that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately you still got to do what Esau wants you to do.
20
You still got to
years
wear a
later.
dress. You got to wear a dress.
Right.
You know?
Lee's
The Met
fucked
Gala.
up.
You see that Met Gala?
yeah.
Them
The
niggas
best comment I seen on the Met Gala video was somebody commented and said, "Oh look, Hunger Games."
Yeah.
That's what that shit was. You know, in the spirit.
Yeah.
Money,
You know?
money, clothes, cars, the whole. It's the best thing this society
That's it.
can have to
After
offer.
you, listen, man. After you get a woman, man, that's it. After that's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing here, man.
It's all bread and circus. That's the number one thing is either you in it or you watching it. Bread and circus.
And America is home of the BBLs and GMOs.
Yeah. Right. That's what it
That's
smell
what
like.
that's what you know.
Smell like rubber.
Modern day Solomon and Gomorrah.
And therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beat the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means what I preach to others, I myself should be a castaway. And so we don't want to be a castaway in this thing. And that can happen really easily. Just one slip up, and you just keep doing it like a bad habit. And when you keep doing it, then you just go tumble out into the world, man. We've seen people do that, man. No? It is the truth, man. Because only when that happens, most people ain't even really aware that's happening, man. Like for instance, someone teaching a false doctrine, now they think about it for a little bit, they ponder on it, they just keep doing it, man. No?
They don't think they're wrong.
Yeah.
But they're wrong.
Yeah, they're proud. No? But then only they just fall out because they start coming with their own made up doctrine and they think they're right.
That's some scary
No?
stuff.
Or anything really applies to anything, man. Not even just doctrine, no pride or lasciviousness. So you go to, like the brother was saying, going to the bar, or going to a club, getting with too many women.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man.
Hey, and that's the Lord showing His power, man. That's a really scary thing, dude. And like, quick example that the scriptures give, Romans the 9th chapter, the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. And when you go into it, why did He do that? So He could show His power. It's a very fearful thing to fall into the hands of the little power. You gotta be humble.
Now this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 30. Exalt not thyself lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discovered thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, but thy heart is full of deceit. Coming this thing, you want to be sincere. Going to Ecclesiastes the 12th chapter, the 14th verse. Anything done in secret, good or bad, the Lord is going to reveal it on His own time. You got to be cautious on everything that you do. You got to be serious on your faith. How you present yourself out to the community is very important. Like somebody said last night, I was watching this TV show, and the dude said, "Don't you believe in God?" He said, "Man, I don't believe in that thing you believe in. And if He was real, He see through me. He can't see the shit I'm doing." But a lot of people, just because the Lord is silent, they don't think the Lord is real. He's seeing everything because He orchestrated all of this, man.
What the scriptures say, because judgment is not executed speedily.
Yeah, yup.
That's what I The Lord said that He hides Himself.
Get that.
The Lord hides Himself for a little bit, and then after a period of time, He reveals Himself. That's what the Lord got to do on the grand scale during this time with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, like Yeah.
So
Got it
people,
right here.
hey, people gotta believe when they see your house shot coming in and storming this place, huh?
Right.
This is Sirach chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence, it's like Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right.
So you think you're getting away with particular deeds, but the Lord is just building up a case on you.
Yeah.
That's why. No, go ahead.
That's fire.
It just made me. What Ash was bringing out, he said, we don't preach as just beating the air. There's a lot of false doctrine out here. It's only one truth, man. You know, and everything else outside this truth is just hitting on nothing, man.
It's a lot.
You know?
That's right. This truth is of, it's like this truth is of faith, man. And not the world, man. You can't get this truth by the world, man. You can't go to a school to get it. You can't go to them goddamn
A prestige university.
or college, get a PhD, be a scholar. No, you ain't gonna get it from the world because this world, the truth is not of the world, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I wanted to expound on the point that Zion said when he said the Lord allow your sins to stack up.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he's doing to Esau, to the point where his sins have reached unto the heavens.
Yeah.
You know? And the Lord will do that, man. You know, and then until he just had enough of you. Until there's no justifying your wickedness.
Yeah.
Right. You know? Because your wickedness done stacked up so high, it's like you just sweeping shit underneath the rug, and the rug this high.
Yeah.
And all the shit under it is just, you can't hide it.
And that's how it shows how the Lord loves his people, right? Because it says he who he chasteneth, he loveth, right? He let Esau just do, like a little child. You know how a little child, it gets away with some shit and it just keeps doing it, and then if you don't correct it, then it'll just keep doing that shit. Or it'll get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Unless you tell them to stop.
Right.
You know? But that just shows you the love that Yahweh Shemel Shai has for his people. That, hey, when you get out of line, hey, the Lord will chastise your ass. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to Mary Magdalene
Put
when
your
she
ass
talked about Moses? You know?
I got some. Yeah, I got something. The book of Isaiah chapter 45, verse 15. Really, thou art empowered to hide thyself, O Yahweh, power of Israel, to save thee. So the main point is the Lord hides himself, man. No, he doesn't. No, right now, the Lord is hiding himself right now. Because the Lord can really just destroy the place right now if he wanted to. No, he can take all the shit out. No, but he ain't got to do that because he said, declared prophecy from the beginning. He had to run on that schedule. But right now, the Lord is hiding in the heavens right now.
Yeah, and this devil has bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah.
You know, and this place it has an expiration date. Along with Esau, Edom, all right, the end of this society, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah.
So this place has an expiration date, man. Along with the Edomites, the children of Edom.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is anybody got something? Okay, this is Revelation chapter 18. In verse 5 it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquity. And it says, reward her even as she rewarded you.
Every day in this society, you got to look at wickedness. You might just be sitting there at work, and then a freak will pop right in front of you, man. That happened to me today.
Busters.
Big ass hands with a wig and lashes. It's like, damn, bro. Like, it vexes your spirit because you can't even execute the laws of the Most High.
Right.
And then me and my girl, we went and got a coffee, and then there was another one at the. And I'm glad it wasn't my coffee. Handed my girl her coffee. A nigga with an afro with fucking nails, acrylic, the long bitch nails. I said, I'm glad I got my shit from the other spot. You like this spot.
Right.
And then she was like, he didn't have to touch my top. Well, man, use a different lid. Go ahead. But I'm just saying you just run into wickedness here.
Yeah.
You could be having a good day.
Yeah.
Well, as good as it gets here. And then boom, some shit will vex your spirit, man.
Yeah.
2 men walking down the street, 2 women walking down the street.
Yeah.
eyes of Yahweh Shai is upon the central kingdom.
Yeah.
Everything is being recorded, man.
You'll be watching a fire ass TV show. Then episode 5, here go niggas getting it popping.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
It's always a man. Yeah.
You know,
and it's a good ass show.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wait to hit you with it.
And it's a good show too.
Yeah, good at now you gotta, you know, it's
You
like,
gotta
damn,
skip,
bro.
and then they'll still flip it and they give you 2 girls. And be like, hey, I know you like that, the 2 girls, and
That
try to
shit's
still,
wicked as hell
they still
too,
try to
man.
trick you. You know what I'm saying?
But Jake likes 2 girls, but you know, it's
Yeah.
you niggas are fucking wicked, man.
Yeah.
You don't mind 2 girls, but then you'll hate 2 men. It's the same fucking thing.
The same thing.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It destroys your people, man.
You know?
All that shit destroys your fucking people, man. But you guys are cool with it, because you don't get judged for it. That's the only reason why that shit's still prevalent to this day. It's just so rampant because you're not getting punished because Esau's a freak too.
Mm-hmm.
Now even these fucking Republican niggas, they're all freaks behind the scene, man. Like what's it? Like Chrissy Nome. Yeah, no, that bitch, Chrissy Nome. You know about her? The from the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, I think I know.
Her husband's a
She
trans.
got released, didn't she? She got fired recently,
Yeah,
didn't she?
yeah, she did. No, her husband's a transgender.
Damn.
No, a cross-dresser, I should say.
Crazy.
I mean,
What,
wearing the
they
dress.
on a plane or something? She like rented a plane or something? Is that the same thing? Like she was at the Congress. She had to speak in Congress.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
she
a
was
cowboy
doing-
hat.
Yeah,
Well, no, that's Pam Bondi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got
Hey, that brother know his Edomites.
Yo,
Right.
they got TV shows.
Right. That's the other one.
Yo, they got TV shows of like showing certain things that Esau be intriguing in, just like the Kardashians. His father always was thinking that he'll be pretty as a woman, all the way when he was on the Wheaties. So even the elites, they have those type of fetishes where it's more secretive. You can't say, because it even prostitutes that say some of these secretaries and some of these people in Congress, they got certain fetish.
Oh yeah.
You know, you tie them up, but they don't want to do nothing sexually to you.
Yeah.
You know?
They freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, some weird ass niggas.
Yeah.
No, but the reason why it's so rampant because there's no punishment to it. Right?
Yeah.
It's like it just brought out.
No, it's that's Habakkuk 3. The law is slacks.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
these devils let it run loose. But when judgment comes, what will happen? These dudes who are all in that, like these still spirit, they gotta fucking lose their shit out here, man. Cause they're not real men.
But it's the hypocrisy though, because they'll like you say, it said in Revelation 18, it said the sins have reached up into heaven.
Yeah.
What do they do with Jake, man? They wait for them to keep building that case up, so they can get their ass with the big charge. Yeah, not the little shit. Oh, you just doing that? Yeah, you cool. As long as you ain't got no body, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, man.
Yeah, what's that? And they doing it on purpose too. They know, because really, the whole idea is to keep Jake effeminate. You know what I'm saying? Because when Jake effeminate, they gonna keep ruling. That's what's that? 2 to 5. Yeah. This is verse 6. Revelations 18 and 6.
Sorry. A brother did a video on ChatGPT. If they could rule the world, one of it would be to make to tear down masculinity.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what Esau. ChatGPT is just speaking the mindset of Esau. Yeah. But you got to keep it like
Verse 6, it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled, which she had filled to her double.
That's beautiful, because guess what? And keep doing wickedness.
Yep.
Because you don't get double of that shit, man.
Right.
If you keep being the wicked ass, what does it say? The border of wickedness.
Yeah.
And it says,
Trump doing a good job.
and it says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Lord said, reward her even as she have rewarded you.
Yeah. And that shows that the Lord remembers. When people say forget the past, that just said that if the Lord is remember, we should. And that's the whole point of being woke. If you don't know who you are, who your enemy is, then how you gonna really understand the Lord and the things that He have done to you?
All tabs is being is being written right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
All tabs.
Oh, okay, you got that? Okay, yep. Let's add that to your tab.
It's a heavenly documentation,
Right.
brother.
Everything is being recorded.
Everything.
They going blind. Yeah. So you gotta think we all gotta
This is
judge.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, real quick. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and Yahweh required that which is past.
Right. Yeah. That's like the third and fourth generation. Like, are you under the sun is the place of judgment. So the Lord require that. 2 Ezra 14:15.
It's like it, didn't it? based on that scripture, you can tell that this kingdom was of old, man.
Yeah.
No, it was just ancient Rome. Back at it again, man.
Come on.
There's nothing new underneath the sun.
Look how close Rome is, man. Look.
Right there.
That's it.
Literally.
Look how close Rome is, bro.
Yeah, but that it's fire because in this captivity, learning the scriptures is more spiritual because you gotta really learn. You know, the Lord really wants you to learn and sit back. You know, because in America they teach you fast pace, but with the Lord you got to take time because we don't learn this breakdown in one day. You got more on that?
I got
Yeah,
something.
I wanted to make this quick point. You know, the scriptures also said the Lord is not mocked, so you
Right.
ain't getting away with nothing. You know, the Lord.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I got something.
Whatever verse you brought out last time.
Okay.
This Isaiah 46, verse I'm gonna start verse 9. It says, "Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else." It says, "I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning." It says, "And from ancient times the things that are not yet done." It says, "Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do my pleasure." You know, so what we're doing is we're telling you the things that were written in the past. You know, that's happening right now, man. You know, everything that's written, you know, it's literally coming to the forefront right now, man.
And the Lord's his main pleasure in these latter times is to destroy America.
Yep.
That might sound funny to the common citizen, but if you know Bible prophecy, you would know that America is Babylon the Great, that virgin daughter of Babylon, which is promised to be destroyed.
Yeah, the next
So-
chapter talk about it in the first verse.
Yeah, so
Come
if
down to the dust.
If you say you believe in God, all right, like the common folk, then you would agree that America's going to be destroyed, because the Lord's kingdom is not going to stand and America is still just sitting here. No, He going to come back, who the world calls Jesus, which his real name is Yahushai. He going to take the crowns of all these kings on the earth, and he's going to establish his kingdom on this earth. And these wicked kingdoms are going to be put out and put down.
Right.
And all nations are going to go into captivity under the children of Israel.
Right. And Salaki, he's coming in a chariot.
Yeah.
He's coming in a so-called UFO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't know.
And we believe it.
And you see how
They
you see how
declassified all that shit
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah. And you see, you know Trump, bro. Trump is trying to keep the heat off of his ass for the gas prices, for the shit that the debacle that he's got going over there, right? And all that shit. So he's letting all these secrets go out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Distractions.
Hey,
Yeah, it's just something else to talk about.
The scriptures say, "Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven." You know?
You say they shall cause their tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he kept all that shit a secret from everybody and lied about it.
Right.
And now you're just finally gonna
Yeah, he just
come
released it.
clean. That's just a fraction of what they
Right.
what
Yeah.
they could have revealed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
It
and
said it's more.
right.
Yeah.
And the sidebar for anybody to not believe that the chariot's not real, you take away from the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. In modern time, what is the modern day chariot for us? If back in Egypt they had their chariot that were
Horse and carriage,
you know what I'm saying? What's ours? Cars, a plane, a helicopter. So what's the Lord's chariots, man? What is His vehicles? But y'all look at it as a damn fairy tale. We talking about the power. It's no way for us in this time to have electronic to do all of this. You got to think the Lord got something way advanced than that. Because how can a man have a mindset to make a car, to make a boat, to make a plane fly from destination to destination? This mind come from the Lord. So you got to think, if we could create that on this side, way much better than what Yahweh Shema Shai got. And that just shows brothers don't really have faith if you don't believe that the Lord has vehicles. How He going to deliver you, man?
And with that being said,
So it's a good point. Beautiful
yeah.
point.
With that being said, the videos I seen, all you seen is a little dot. Y'all got technology. Where the world clips at, man?
Right.
We can record a damn chariot. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
come on.
And get closer than you.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got technology. Y'all got damn satellites and shit. Come on, man. It's a distraction.
And
man.
we know they seeing it because
Yeah.
when they go to the the International Space Station,
Yeah.
they be blacking out sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what the hell that is?
Yeah, they
bro.
cut it off.
When they
They
black
cut
it
the
out, they know
flick
that
off.
it's a chariot probably around there,
Yeah.
and we've lost signal all of a sudden.
So you mean to tell me y'all ain't got close up on one yet?
Right.
Come on.
Come on, man.
that's crazy.
You could be all the way up there. You can see on the ground with the
Well,
satellite.
the astronauts just had iPhones looking
Right.
at the moon.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
The
your
dark side of the moon.
your satellites ain't better than that.
But that's that Egypt thing, you know. If they really show us,
And then
they'll think that the citizens they'll lose power over the citizens. if the citizens know, it's somebody else on the side. So Brazil had a meeting and said, look, we got to get in contact with them because we need the small hats in America not to be in charge. You know what I'm saying? So you best believe, of course, they're not going to give us because the citizens, we might uproar. You know?
It's like, what did they had like AT&T or Verizon from the moon where they was able to send from their phone the signal.
Yeah,
to send back goddamn
right.
a picture of the moon.
Yeah,
So you just circled around the moon for a little bit. Come on, man.
200,000 miles away.
Right. Come
You
on.
get service in the desert.
Right.
Right. And
But
they're
I'm
giving
in-
you
but
black
I'm in
and
a
white
damn
photos.
Yeah, black and
building
white.
and I
Yeah,
can't even get it.
You don't even know what the hell you're looking at.
Right,
Black
it's
and
a
white.
little dot.
Well, we using a phone though.
Yeah.
My service is bad driving home.
Come on. Yo, then the one dude on TikTok, he getting better. He getting a better view.
Yeah.
And you
He
telling me
showing
they
them
don't?
all
Man, I'm
close.
not hearing that.
That Google Pixel
Yeah,
shit.
wait.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
zoomed
Yo,
all
you remember
the way
what they
up.
said? They got the visuals that's showing you the pictures of planets, zooming up thousands and millions of miles
Yeah,
away.
he close on the cherry.
Come on, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
It's all bullshit.
Right.
Book of Revelation chapter 12, got started verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now comes salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused him before our power day and night. No, that's what the devil is doing right now. This is what the Edomites are doing. No, they laid all these snares for Jake. You know, they're fucking up with the food, they're fucking up with all sorts of wickedness they've been doing, man. Now that's how they accuse us, man. No, but poisoning us. Not even just poisoning us, but pushing wickedness upon us, man. No, but reading on, and they overcame by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives to the death, for we man to give up our lives for this, man.
Yeah.
Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he know they have for a short time. But the main reason why he's bringing all these psyops and bringing all these, plagues, I guess you say, like war, economic effects of this war and all that stuff. It really is to destroy the people. Mainly you, Jake, man. All this really is just against you, Jake. Against the tribes, against right. The main reason why they want to do this is because only you want to control it or get rid of it. Either way, you know. They put a chip inside it, man. No, that's a big end goal of this whole thing, man. So all these little sides that he's doing, even with UFOs, and even with these chariots, so-called UFOs, and meant to disenchant you, man. You know, because we got these screensavers of these UFOs flying to the sky. Oh, and some of them look fake as hell. No, they doing that to make you disbelieve, man. Like, oh, they ain't real. The chariots ain't real. They just fake as hell.
And they have
You know,
one
shit
like
that.
a sonic ring.
Oh yeah.
Like a sonic gold ring or something.
Oh, you seen that one?
Yeah.
You seen that one with the grass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man.
Zechariah 5.
No, but that's what they're trying to do. No, to disenchant you, Jakes, man. No.
And with AI out, you listen, you can't trust. We would say never trust your enemy, man.
Yeah.
No, well, AI is going to be used to deceive a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right. We're just bring this piece out because we're talking about Esau. This is Sirach chapter 50 in the GNT, verse 25. There are two nations that I detest in a third that does not even deserve to be called a nation. These are the Edomites, and the inhabitants of the Philistine cities and the stupid Samaritans. So you Edomites don't even deserve to be a nation, man. And through the spirit, they're revoked, man. The left-hand side got them revoked. When you go to Proverbs, the 4th chapter, they don't rest, man. Their whole objective is to have somebody fall. Just like this little dumbass pandemic that they created. Just another distraction. But yeah, but they're all trying to make a strategy to usher in the MOTB. It's not coming quick enough for them, but they trying to have the whole economy, the whole global, and that's not just off of one move. You got to hit in all different angles, man. You got to make sure that the dollar is not being used no more, you know?
And this oil crisis is doing a hell of a job in that.
Yeah, man.
Because that oil, the dollar is also the petrodollar.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That shit going up every day. I'm like, yo, this shit is real out here, man.
$5 for regular.
And not even just gas either. It's also helium too.
Get that electric.
You know, that helium is used in a lot of chip manufacturing.
Yeah, batteries. Yep.
You know, so that gotta cause everything that involves the battery or chip. You gotta go up in price, man.
Yeah.
No.
And when I watched this video on TikTok, this dude said He said a lot of people didn't catch when they first promoted the electrical car is because they trying to draw us from, because they saying that gas is messing up the climate. What they trying to say, yeah. So they want to make all of us go digital. So that's why the dude, he said, we try to make electric cars more sporty. So people that like sports and horse, that they'll get electric sport cars. Because we trying to preserve the community. They even, this one video, the person said they trying to let people do test drives with electrical cars. Give them a test one to see if they'll change from gas to electric.
One of the things that they've been teasing over the past couple decades is a carbon tax, right? Where they track your carbon footprint and you get tax based on that. Now it's not law anywhere yet, to my knowledge, but that's one of the goals of the New World Order, man. You know, you get your credits, and if you're a big polluter or something, or a big resource user, then you get less of those credits, or they tax you on that.
Right.
Total digital prison.
It's going to be very hard to financially for people to even like own a gas car.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the movie Bright, like iRobot and Bright. You know, we gonna be the monster looking dude.
At least that's what they want.
Yeah.
Well, we don't believe we're going to allow him to go that far with his agenda.
Right.
You know, they are gonna get that chip out there.
Yeah.
You know, they are gonna get they are gonna put it out to the majority of the world, at least as far as they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, they just been pushing out the Clarity Act, man, Crypto Clarity Act. You know, for stable, they already got the stablecoin regulations. And Trump said if it's on his desk, he'll sign it right away. So,
Yeah.
you know, it should be voted on probably in the next week. They got to work on the framework, implement it to the system, to the banking system.
Right. So what do? Throw out some UFO files. Watch this while we sign that into law. That's what is that? Isaiah 10. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Yeah.
You know.
And then they had that one Disney, was it that one Disney ship where they caught all them Disney employees trading illegal stuff amongst each other. I'm not gonna say what it is. PDF stuff.
Yeah. You Snyder.
They watching a little kid. They having a good old time at work.
Yeah. That's why Nickelodeon put the foot. Yeah. That's why Nickelodeon put the foot, because some of them had foot fetish.
Yeah, a lot of children get caught missing at the time too. The one in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot
Orlando?
of kids. Yeah, the one in Orlando. A lot of kids. It's like they got like an underground tunnel over there where they snatching kids up.
Right. Don't let your child go to the bathroom.
Yeah, right. It's packed. It's big too. It's huge. So it's like,
Like I was watching this movie with my wife. She was watching what happened on Monday, and the plot of the movie is trying to make sure that we don't multiply. So they were like, if you have too many siblings, they'll take the sibling and I'm gonna put them somewhere safe, but they burning them. So that rations can go out. But the whole point of the movie is to target the youth. It's always the youth. Because that's the easy way to manipulate.
China was like if you had a girl, you had more than one girl, they was actually speak, you know, just to try to control the population or whatever.
Right.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Was it a girl or boy?
I think it was a girl.
Girl.
And I know Bill Gates, they coming up with not a V, but some type of shooting thing where you could control giving birth, men and women. Not really a birth control, but it controls you giving birth at all.
Okay. Fertile. Stops you from being fertile.
Yeah, that's something that Bill Gates is trying to work on. So it could be less abortions. You just be fucking and no baby.
I ain't got it already.
Yeah.
This, you got something, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Salaki, bro. BP the name of how about your shy. Look how the spirit works. This is Daniel 7:23 off of the point that he was making. It says, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms and shall devour the whole earth. It shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And really, this when they get that global dominance, this is what they working towards, to devour the whole earth. Esau, Edom is devouring the earth. You really don't see life, man. You know, it hasn't been true justice. The earth haven't been reign in righteousness since Solomon, man. That's a long, excuse my language, a long fucking time, man. We never seen righteousness in all angles, aspects, the heathen, all of that. No war, we haven't seen that, man. That's why we need Yahweh.
I got a precept. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2.
Yeah.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked parents rule, the people
Hey,
mourn.
just go on TikTok.
Yeah.
You'll fucking see, hey, people are now Edomites are starting. Once Edomites started to complain, you know, they're in the position where Jake has always been. See, so we know how to suffer.
Yeah.
We know how to not have, not have.
Yeah.
But now Esau is getting to the point. The average American Edomite is getting to the point now where they're getting frustrated.
Yeah.
But that just shows you the nation that you're dealing with. Because when we're in our kingdom, there's not going to be poor Israelites.
Right.
There's not going to be Israelites that's suffering, or they can't eat, or they can't afford this, or they can't afford that. The lowest Israelite on the totem pole is going to be rich.
Right.
All
Literally.
right? And when the kingdom of heaven is established. So right now, the wicked are in authority.
Right.
The people are mourning.
Yeah.
You know, you have a wicked ruler. You have a wicked society. You have your ways are not just. Right? And everybody thinks that somehow it's going to flip and things are going to go back to being so-called normal. No, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
Reset button has to be started.
Yeah.
It never was normal.
It
man.
never was
just-
normal.
It was
Yeah.
just what you perceived as
Right.
normal being pushed on you.
Yep.
No, it was what's it called? Normalcy bias. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
No, normalcy bias, because only people were comfortable, before like 2020, 2019, 2018.
Right.
People treat it like that's a golden age.
Yeah,
Shit.
yo, going to work, going home, paying bills, it's the same shit. That's
Same shit. It just
horrible.
costs more now.
Yeah.
It costs more, and you ain't making more.
Right.
That's the problem.
This whole thing is an artificial kingdom. Everything is artificial. Everything is just for that moment or part time. Like Sam said, like when you're looking at the championship, after a year, you forget who the hell won. It's just for that freaking moment, man. Money. As soon as you get that shit, you gotta spend it right on bills.
And besides, all this shit about to be toppled down ain't goddamn way.
Yeah.
And when that T tax and all that shit come about, this whole society got changed. It got to be a whole different world, man.
Right.
So these people right now crying, bitching about some extra dollars and gas and shit like that. That's baby problems compared to what could have happened. Compared to you.
And a lot of these price impacts are hitting a lot of these other nations in the East a lot harder than it is in the West, man.
Yeah.
And those people, they're already pretty much, a lot of them are already pretty much living, paycheck to paycheck as it is, man. The majority of the world just lives on a couple dollars a day.
That is a fact.
So the Philippines, they're about to run out of oil. They have like 45 days left, like 30 days ago. So they ain't barely even have oil. Or Japan, South Korea. Those people, man, they're about to get toast.
That's crazy. The Lord really setting up this system right in front of you. You telling me other camps still not like literally getting, but it's Christians, it's family members I even know that say the mark of the beast is coming back.
Yeah.
How you not in this thing and you can even fucking see this shit?
Book of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now, see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. Alas, for the day of grace, so that none is like it. Is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
That's when you're gonna see military personnel. Military personnel is gonna be like a fucking Dodge Ram. You're gonna see that shit all the time. All right, you're gonna see we're gonna be in full hours of martial law. Okay.
And even before that, you got people looting, stealing, eating each other.
Yeah, civil war, small race wars amongst one another. The whole second Ezra 15.
Yeah.
And robots, man.
Yeah.
Robots
really
ain't got a
think that that's
conscience.
real. Right.
They do what they're programmed to fucking do.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Wrong.
think
You
that's
ain't gonna
real.
outshoot no robot, man.
Robo dogs.
Those DARPA dogs, man.
Right, and Jake Simple, Yaramayan, we was at work. This man said it. He said through the spirit, if he said this, he said, watch, they gonna use them same cars that with the same dealership that we use for cars. No, I think Sam and Yaramayan said it. Yaramayan probably said it at work. I mean, these brothers be saying certain things that they gonna use Ford or the car dealerships to manufacture weapons. Man, the next day I go into work, I get a damn TikTok notification that the United States was asking Ford and another car dealership to stop making cars and make weapons for the war in Iran. This man just said it, and it just happened the next freaking day, man.
That's what they were doing in World War II.
Yeah.
General Motors was
In the
making
video
the
said
engines
that.
for the
Said the
tanks.
same thing he just said,
Hey,
bro.
what is that, Joel? The third chapter? They shall beat their plows into
20 hooks.
They say they're going to resort back to making weapons.
Yeah.
World War II was pretty extreme, man. They would go into a random factory and say, okay, we think this is good for manufacturing bullets and or you know, a certain type of weapon or whatever, and they just take the damn plant over, nationalize it.
Right.
Well, think about it.
What is it? The eminent domain. Did you
Right.
seize it?
But think about it. The gas is gonna be with hell. Most people can't even drive because the gas would be too expensive.
That shit is $8 in California.
Right.
Yeah.
So you might as well turn them cars companies into weapons because it's time for war anyway.
And they're saying this summer they gotta get to like $7 on average across the nation. Like $7 to $8 on average.
I'm gonna go
Brothers
get
better
gas.
get y'all e-bikes ready.
Yo, I already got mine. But yo, it's crazy. Yo, when brothers say that, you see Esau, he getting ready for war, and Jake is ready to have a summer good time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I seen a video of all Jake on the cruise ship. Man, they played that damn sexy red, bust it like your friend do.
Oh, yeah.
All the Edomites is sitting there
They
watching,
sitting there watching
and you
Jake.
see all Jake, all of them, everybody in the cruise,
Went out to
twerking, busting their ass, and
Yeah.
Esau. Look at this shit right here.
Yeah.
And then the next following day, I get the message of the young man. He jumped. He said, "Man, ah!" He said, "Man, did you just hear what just happened?" Right after I seen him doing that little twerking, the video of what just happened on another cruise ship. Esau is really setting y'all up, Jake. You ready to have a good time? Esau ready for war. They planning a vacation. Yo, y'all heard the summer thing in Miami got canceled because of shooting? And Jake got mad, man. I spent all this money to come out here, and they over here shooting, mess up a good time. Now they whole summer, and they back in school.
That's the days of Noah.
Yo, it's amazing. Right? I got a freestyle real quick. This is Proverbs 16:4 off of what you brought up. The Lord Yahweh made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right? Jacob troubled day of evil, the MOTB. That's the hour of temptation. It's the day of evil. This is where we headed to. And you want to have your spirit and your mental ready, man. Because the Lord already said in Revelation 18, he going to give them double, man. He said, come out of her in verse 4. You got to do that spiritually and mentally. So when Yahweh Shai come, you are approved to get physically beamed out. That vision of how this is going to be, you're going to want to be covered, man. This whole strip right here, you ain't going to want to be on the street, man. Broadway, any strip, man. That's how terrible it's going to be when that day comes.
Yeah, because when it says that, we supposed to come out of this place spiritually, but we gonna be beamed up.
Yeah.
You know,
Outta
but
here.
before you beamed up, you do gotta come out of this place
Yeah.
physically.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, spiritually. You can't be a lover of Babylon.
That's right.
You know.
Yep, the scriptures talk about that. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. You know?
And the scriptures also say, you know, she that liveth pleasure, she's dead while she liveth, or roughly paraphrasing.
Hey man, ultimately, man, we ready to get beamed up out of here, man.
Right.
You know, we don't want to be left behind. You know, it's just a beautiful, just knowing that the Lord said, if you do what I tell you to do, man, listen, man, I'm a guy. You gonna get beamed up, man.
Yeah.
You know, and this shit is just, it's nothing here is satisfying, bro. You know, we want a new body. Nigga, my back hurt right now. You know, I'm ready to go, bro. I'm tired of it, man. Nobody want it. Listen, man, it's just crumbling, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the Lord put the spirit on certain men to come out here and tell y'all what the fuck is about to happen. You know, this is what you should be doing as a men of the Lord.
Cause you can't live here, man.
Yeah.
This ain't what we do every day. Is not life.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're literally just modern slaves, man,
Yeah.
to the elites.
Right.
You can never get ahead. All right, we all work fucking paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You know, so, for the most part, you just in a rat race.
Yeah, that's a fact.
In this society, man. But they'll tell you when you in the fucking second grade that you can be whatever you want to be.
Right. And then you
And
tell
now
There's
they
a
taking that away,
90% chance that you're just gonna be in a fucking rat race 20 years from when you in the second grade.
Right.
And now they taking that away from you because now they got all these stores closing. You know, I know that's like 2,000 stores supposed to be closing in 2026. And it's really not going to be nothing much left over at the end of the day. You know?
Online.
Right. And it is, you don't want to tell somebody how long you've been at a damn job, because then you look back, you be like, because you about to get that job. All right, how is it, man? You got the good benefits, but I ain't got shit to show for it.
It's horrible.
You be like, man, you fucking like you been, and this is a good job. You thinking, oh man, you getting this, you in the union, bop, boom, boom. You get there a week later, man, you just still catching up.
Jake used to love them government jobs, them city jobs.
Yeah.
And then what? Nero came and shut shit down. And you don't get paid no
Yeah.
more. You know what I mean? This shit is done, man. Like they said, what they say? The myrrh is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone.
That's right.
All them
Like-
social workers and shit.
Yeah.
They don't need them people no more,
they
man.
need
Most of
them.
them sit around all day anyway.
And this one check you done, man.
Yeah.
The robots
You
gonna
done,
take
man.
them
You
over.
Yeah. Like Jake said, he said he's not gonna miss the opportunity with this new pandemic. He said, Gavar, he said he was working that whole time since 2018.
yeah.
He said, man, I haven't had a break. He said, let him come with this stimulus now. He said, I'm all good. I'm leaving work. You know, like brothers always say, like the apostle, he said, the more you grow in this truth, the more you tired. Like he just explained, you hear how passionate he said, man, it ain't nothing. Like brothers don't got nothing to really say, man. What you really happy outside of like you got your family, you got the brothers you labor with, but what else? What else is you saying? I'm happy about America.
There is nothing.
Yeah, brothers ain't got shit to
I
say.
was holding that $1,300 in my hand yesterday. And I had to go pay rent. I said, you know what I can do with this? Right. You know?
I mean,
Get
what is
ahead
it?
again.
The receipt still in the fucking front seat. Like, man, hey, man.
Yeah, go to fucking travel. You get caught up in a goddamn cartel war. Nope.
Shit, you
Or get
can't.
bombed.
This is let me read this Bible shot. Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, "To everything there is a season and a time. To everything there is a season, and a time, and every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up." Right now we're in the process of this society breaking down, and the kingdom of Yahweh Shai is being built.
Yeah, spiritually.
It says a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance.
Yo.
Right? Like Sam just said, the mirth of the land is gone. Right? So we're entering into the times of weeping, sorrow.
Yeah.
All right?
Look at all these holidays. These people they don't care about none of this shit.
They even say it. They say it don't feel like Christmas.
Right.
It don't feel like Thanksgiving. It don't feel like they say it.
Right.
People in the world saying it, so you
Right.
know that shit is dead.
It ain't
Right.
nowhere near the same how it used to be when you was young.
Like
It's not
niggas was
exciting.
niggas was getting mad because niggas get mad because it don't snow on Christmas.
Right.
I want a white Christmas. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Right.
Over this shit,
And then
bro.
as soon as it snowed, you're like, man, damn, I can't go no more.
Yeah.
Complain about
I want a
fucking
white
everything.
Christmas.
Right.
You know?
Back in the day, everything was lit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you go through the hood, you don't see shit. I'm
Because
like,
back in the day, you know, when we was children or, you know, young men, those holidays felt like holidays.
yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they
They
did.
did.
Because, you know, America in the, you know, in the 80s and the early 90s and the big, America had some kick to it,
Yeah, it did.
you know?
They had a pep to
And
it.
Yeah, had
that's
a
the crazy
pet.
part about it is that we lived and seen this shit
Yeah.
happen,
Yeah.
and we've seen it decrease. Like I was just saying, eating fruit. I used to eat fruit that had seeds in it. Now you gotta search for shit that got seeds in it.
Chicken tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it was.
Seasonal.
But it's like it's literally all this. I've seen it. Just the movies. This shit.
The same thing.
I've seen 3 movies in three different times. I'm like, well, goddamn, I was young. I saw it. Then they remixed it. Now they done remixed the remix. I'm like, bro, this
They
is
trying to do the big classics.
Right.
Look, cereal don't even taste the same.
Right.
People like, damn, this used to be better than
It's
this.
more
I had
artificial.
some sugar smacks. I'm like, these shit don't taste like
That
this.
shit, that shit
Say what
Splendor.
smack?
That shit Splendor smacks.
It smacks.
right. Because like when this system, the more it continue, the worse it gets. It adds more preservative because Esau think it's gonna add more flavor, but they just added more bullshit because they testing and knowing what it's gonna do to the inside, but how long is it gonna last?
No, poison.
Yeah.
Put more chemicals in it.
Yep. Pepsi is not the same. People that's drinking certain things, liquor, like Henny really tastes like it's damn near tequila to me now.
No, a fruit
You know?
bar. They showed a fruit bar they showed what the hell was made out of it. It was saying the same shit they used to make some tire pieces that they use to preserve the shit. I was like, what?
Because in like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, they would actually use fruit and shit to make certain things.
Yeah.
But then once Esau started getting more, a little more advanced, he started fillers.
Yeah, because they said the
Enhancing
Rothschild,
flavoring.
like when it came to medicine, there was certain like natural remedies they couldn't patent and tax. So what they tried to do, they tried to make laws to ban to use certain natural remedies. So even when it came to food, they was trying to, because of Canada and all these other nations, they were bringing revenue because they was using less ingredients. So they was trying to nip it in the hole for the price of having it made. So if you add artificials, certain companies that they would do would charge less. But if you would use natural, it costs more to get natural things. But if you add preservatives, oh yeah, I give it to you for $2. Give it to you dumb cheap. Give you a bulk. Yeah. That's why McDonald's is making a killing, because the ingredients they use is a real killer. Because it's not beneficial for you, but how longevity can it last? Oh, can we make them addicted? That's why they put certain things in there that make you addicted, just like cigarettes.
It's like you still eating McDonald's in 2026 right now. You're the biggest fool there is in the world.
Yeah, watch that. Welcome to the Good Burger.
And that's why Babylon is the most obese place.
Yeah.
Because of the foods.
That is a fact.
Because of the foods. The food is, these foods that we eat are actually drugs. People are addicted to food. That's why sometimes you just be fucked. I be having days where I just be hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I just ate.
Yeah.
But I'm still want to eat something.
As soon as you see something, your mind hit, ooh, that honey bun, that snack.
You ain't got no nutrients in there, man.
Yeah, you ain't full, man.
You get full off the ingredients.
Why when you fast, you feel good.
Right.
Yeah, you're more clear.
Your body feels like, you're like, damn, like
mean,
you got the poisons out of you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
make almond bread, right?
Yeah.
One slice of that shit has more nutrition than an entire loaf of white bread.
Wow.
That shit crazy.
I believe it.
And like
One slice.
like Jeremiah, he said, a lot of the food and butt, it make you draggy. Like how brothers get tired. Yeah, get tired as soon as you get done eating.
It's supposed to give you energy.
Right, you're supposed to be full and go like Jeremiah. Sometimes you can eat and then go work out and burn it. But you after you get done eating, I want to just sit down. The shit is backwards in America
That
because
shit happened to me yesterday.
yeah, they want to slow your ass down.
I had 4 pieces of lasagna. I was on the couch saying to myself, damn, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But I had the itis.
You got the itis.
Yeah, I had the itis.
That's fucked up.
That was used to keep it.
But yeah, all this shit is done, man.
Yeah.
It's done. I got a precept. This is Isaiah chapter 24. What was that verse? I get the point. Verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, and the world languisheth and fadeth away.
Yeah, everything is played out. Go ahead.
It says, the haughty people of the earth do languish.
And they're languishing now because they're mourning, they're fucked up, they can't pay bills or rent. They're struggling, man.
Yeah.
Which is good. They fucking deserve it.
Like I was on a carnal level, I was looking at this video on TikTok, and they said Jake go to the club to stand on couches and watch each other. And that's what they do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, people danced.
Yeah.
The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, you went out to party,
Yeah.
the whole fucking place was dancing.
Yeah, dancing. Now Jake's sitting up
In the 80s, in the 70s, and the 80s, they danced in front of each other, right?
They
In
made
the 90s, the woman, she put your ass on you.
Yeah,
Turning
that's a
around.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made dancing gay.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Remember when I'm at HOI,
Yeah.
I'm either dancing, and the one dude should thinking because I'm dancing, I'm busting a move. He thinking because what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because your ass in trouble,
Oh,
you
yeah.
pointing me out or something. Because
Oh,
everybody, goodbye, just because I'm dancing. You
Yeah.
thinking me something.
But
Now,
if you go party,
that
you
makes
supposed
sense.
to dance.
Yeah.
Now the nigga that's in the club dancing, they think he lame now.
Yeah.
But all y'all motherfuckers doing is looking at each other.
Yeah.
Standing on
Stupid.
buying overpriced bottles
Right.
in a section.
Look
And then you
stupid.
trying to look fly.
Yeah.
We really get dressed just for a woman.
Yeah.
Who else you getting dressed for? I mean, I hope this brother say I look fly today. Man, no the hell. You trying to look fly for wait, what Michael Jackson? Look at the fishes. Look at the fishes. Right? You trying to look out, you trying to look good for the women that's outside.
Yeah, the things man do for a woman, boy.
Right.
But I made that point to just show you like this everything is died out.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really like fun no
It's
more.
to play outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Kids
water
don't do that
hose.
shit.
You
Kids,
gotta kick a kid off out the fucking house.
Right, you gotta turn the power off.
Yeah.
When they go outside.
Yeah. Or you got children playing with the little water joint and shooting your children in the head and they don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? You got bad different things, but now, you know, it's way different now. You go outside, a 15-year-old, he's smoking a blunt right outside your house, and your children just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? It's the time's different. Young girls go outside, they twerking. It's not the same. You gotta, instead of going home, you gotta go on social media to bag a girl. You can't just be like, yo, mom, can I talk to you?
They don't ask- they don't
what
ask-
you got? What car are you driving? It's not the same now.
They don't even ask for a women's number no more. They get their social media.
Yeah, what's your
You
Instagram?
gotta get Instagram.
Let me get your
That's
Instagram.
Yeah, DM me.
Yeah.
It is a deviant society, man. A degenerate, deviant, evil society. Man.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is verse 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, it's defiled.
Yeah.
Everything here is defiled. All right.
Yeah, I was listening to one of the elders. They was like, man, the earth even mad they rule it, man. It's
Well, it says that the trees are gonna rejoice when this man is taken down.
Yeah.
Another one thing is the creatures too.
Creation is you
Creation.
can't. There's particular animals in the in the water. That's mammals, particular mammals, fish.
Yeah.
I say
Whales.
fish. Yeah, things like that. They're suffering.
Yeah.
Because Esau dumps oil, plastic,
Yeah.
all types of shit in the ocean, man.
That's
Them
the spirit.
animals is remembering that too.
That's the spirit. I just seen the great the killer whales. They eating the liver of the sharks now. They said that's not normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that's they lacking in the water they can't find. So they killing great white sharks. They eating their liver. All the sharks they go and just eat their liver. Right?
The
Like,
earth,
they fucking up the
the earth
ecosystem.
and everything in it is gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
When Yahweh Shemiah Shai sets his people back in order.
Come on.
Last year I did a lesson on they tested shrimp, and most of the shrimp all tested positive for some type of drugs because of the drugs that's thrown into the water. Right? But see, simple Jake ass gonna sit there and get the endless shrimp and eat the endless shrimp, and now you all fucked up.
They
man.
gotta have it with the
You know?
steak, brother.
Yeah, right.
This is Romans chapter 22, verse
No, 8.
Slakia, Romans chapter 8, verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also.
Everything.
Everything.
The birds, every day the birds come out their nests or wherever they come from, they getting hit with chemtrails.
But look how dull it looks out here.
I was just about to say, yo.
Dull
Damn.
it looks. It's
Yeah,
no vibrant.
I was just about thinking that when I
It's
first
just
came out.
dullness out here. It's just like
It's
bland,
May.
dull shit.
It's
man.
May, bro. Back
Yeah.
in the day, you remember how the grass used to smell? Remember the itching plant? Remember you fall in the grass, you cut,
Start itching.
Yeah, you start itching.
Yeah.
That shit don't happen no more.
That's
Grass
crazy you
don't
just
smell
said
the
that.
same.
That's crazy you
You
just
know,
said that, bro.
in the hood, you used to have
Damn.
like apple trees, pear trees.
I
You go over
know
there, that shit gone.
we have fruit trees.
That's
everywhere.
crazy you said that.
That shit
I
gone.
always itch
They
with
ain't there no
grass.
more. I mean,
That's
you like,
crazy.
this shit's like crab apples now. Like,
Yo, I know people that near me that as soon as grass cut, they sneeze. Yo, that shit not happening. They be like, yo, my allergy changed. I'm not sneezing because of the grass getting cut. Like you just said, shit is changing, man.
Verse 23.
I was like,
And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
That's right.
but because you in Romans 8, I'm gonna read verse 19 in the NLT. It says, for all creation is waiting eagerly for the future day when the Most High will reveal who his children really are. Right? And through the Spirit, like when Yaramayan, I'm gonna always remember when that fly bowed down to him. Like going around animals, like through the Spirit, of course I know we believe that these animals, of course creation, they know who he is. But of course, a bird not gonna come on. Hey, you are, because of course everything has its purpose and time.
Well, animals they have a sense of spirits.
Yeah.
Like we used to teach down there, used to be pigeons just walking around our feet. Like
Come on, that's
remember
fire.
y'all? They just come mad close and shit. We'd be prophesying. They
Birds.
just be walking around us and shit.
I believe that.
We was over here with y'all.
the birds
the
came.
bird came and just right
Yeah.
at your feet, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and flew off.
I believe you because of that squirrel just
Yeah.
sat there and just watched for
Yeah.
a second.
And to prove that, when Yahushua cast those demons into the swine killed themselves. You know, they jumped off the cliff.
Right. Verse 20, it says, against its will, all creation was subjected to the Most High's curse, but with eager hope, the creation looks forward to the day when it will join the Most High's children in glorious freedom from death and decay. Right? Them animals, the lion's gonna be walking around, they're not gonna be eating the lamb and just chilling, having a whole combo with these animals. And they gonna you're gonna be talking about, man, you and Esau had you all bent up in the cage. Watch the video before Kent when the Edomite was feeding the lion and they all getting their food, and when he was walking away, the lion just looked at him and stopped eating the food and growled at him. But as soon as he seen a so-called looking Jake, the lion was quiet when he seen a so-called looking Jake, bro. That shit gonna be, just imagine when Jacob Trouble hit in the zoos, they not getting attended. Them animals is gonna leap out. And mostly a lot of Edomites live near the zoo in Buffalo, man.
They're not gonna harm the elect.
Man, call Yahweh Shema Shai.
Because the scriptures say that particular men are gonna be meat for the beasts of the field.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It says, we know that all creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. And we believers also groan, even though we have the Holy Spirit within us for a foretaste of future glory. For we long for our bodies to be released from sin and suffering. And that's the conversation. If you ain't speaking about this and you worried about the name of Yahweh Shai, and now after 10 years you want to change it, you're not in the spirit of this thing just being destroyed. Like, I can't wait for the conversation. Like, man, y'all, man, we good.
Yeah, the Lord took his name out certain brothers.
Come on, man, because they not hoping that this place is destroyed, man.
They're not believers.
Yeah, because we
They're not
eager.
believers. Believers are gonna have a particular way of teaching.
Yeah.
The true believers.
Right,
It ain't gonna get old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't gonna get boring.
Right.
right,
Because the apostles used to always say, "Man, teach this word, brothers. Teach this word and go home."
right.
Right.
You don't need extra theatrics.
Right.
With this truth.
That's right.
Right.
Because it's raw. This truth is like a bitter herb.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw.
It's
You
raw.
know, it's not
enough.
pretty.
Right.
It's not like a dandelion. You know, you eat this roll, and you like, damn.
Yeah.
Like the scriptures say, it became bitter.
Yeah.
And it becomes sweet.
Bitter is
Or
better.
sweet than bitter. Yeah.
Better.
That's right.
It says we too wait with eager hope for the day when the Most High will give us our full rights as his adopted children, including new bodies he has promised us. We were given this hope
That's
when we
all
were
Romans
saved.
9.
Romans 8.
No, I'm saying, Romans 9, who are Israelites,
Yeah.
who pertain to the adoption, the glory, the covenants, the givings of the law, the services.
Right.
That's, you know.
Yep, the new body. Yep. Verse 24, we are given this hope when we were saved. If we already have something, we don't need to hope for it, right? You know, because the just shall live by faith, you know. And how are we moving? Because we don't see it, but spiritually we see the kingdom because of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But if we look forward to something we don't yet have, we must wait patiently and confidently. Every time I read it, I always think of Captain. He said, I ain't waiting for Yahweh Shai. We is, man. And we being occupied. That's why 1 Corinthians 15 and 58, you know, don't think that your work is useless in the Lord, man.
Woe unto you that has lost patience.
Yeah,
what
man.
will you do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yeah, you mark just off of that verse, man. If you lose patience, the Lord take it too long, and then you turn away to a bag. It's Jake saying, man, I had to put off from praying to focus on my business, bro. You go to sleep and you wake up. You go in the shower. You telling me even when you boo-boo, you couldn't even pray?
Seek
Oh,
ye
you
the
a
kingdom of the
demon.
Most High, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Come on, man.
Your shit not gonna flourish if you ain't got you know, you can have your business if you want, brother, but you know,
the Lord is over.
give Yahweh Shai his first.
right. Yeah.
Right.
And then he'll give you yours.
Right.
No,
Let's say give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, give unto the Most High.
Because nigga will fall out the truth and then go into the world and do his own thing.
Be clever.
And the Most High might have your stupid ass thinking, yeah, it's working.
Doing something.
It's working. He had that, and then next thing you know, he gonna judge you.
Yeah.
No, that's how the Lord works. That's why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of limited power, man.
I pray that Yahweh Shem Shai never has me stop doing this work.
Man.
Never.
You know? That's a fearful thing.
Take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause I seen so many men bug out. I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want the Lord to give me a plague of the mind.
That's right.
I don't want to fall out of this thing, man. That's why I try to keep a clear head and a balance in this truth.
Yeah. You walk.
Peter said, "Where else are we gonna go?"
Yeah,
Right. You have the truth.
because it's either here or it's back in the world.
Right. You're gonna walk past the same person you was in the truth with, and you're gonna see him. And what you gonna say? You gonna say, that's all, folks?
And a lot of niggas will say, yeah, well, you do this and you do that, so you playing both sides. No, we not playing both sides.
We in the flesh.
Because where you see us at every week.
Right.
Right.
Where you see us at.
Yeah.
And not only do you see us out here every week, go check our pages.
Right. That's
See it every day.
That's what I always say. Check the page.
Go check our pages. Go check brothers' pages, man,
Right.
and see if we doing the work. We
Right.
we don't just come out here on fucking Saturday and teach,
Brothers
and
working
then
out
I'll
there.
see you next Saturday, brother.
Yeah.
No, go check our pages, man.
Man should be known by his fruit.
And you know, brothers is working out their salvation, man, with fear and trembling,
Yeah.
showing that they actually fear the Lord.
Right.
You know.
No, doing this work. Now, this work goes beyond just coming to camp.
Yeah.
So this work is a daily thing. So we have to study, we have to read, we have to pray, we have to fast. So we have to do all these things daily, man.
Yeah. And even
No?
the prisoners get an hour in the yard. You know.
Come on,
You
man.
gotta leave. You know. You gotta have something.
Because I had the reason why I said that, I'll say it, because a nigga that fell out, see me out with my girl, he was like, oh, well, I seen you out. Yeah, nigga, I was out. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I was drinking.
Yeah.
I ate good.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
I
what?
did everything righteous.
Right.
I ain't do nothing wrong.
Right.
But they think we supposed to walk like we Christians. We don't. Hey, yeah, we go out. We have fun too, man.
Yo,
We have fun. We're not gonna. Hey, we all come into my house, brothers. We all gonna barbecue. We're not gonna put it on the fucking YouTube.
Right.
Right.
For you niggas to see it, man.
Right.
Paul
That's,
is
that's what we do amongst ourselves.
Yeah. Even Paul, he met people at their level. Like Jake, Son of Thunder, they was trying to make a video on people think that Israelites don't have fun. Like you said, the Lord didn't set us up to promote that we have fun.
Right.
That's supposed
Right,
to be
man.
separate. That's
Yeah.
a personal life. But the Lord is the business that you promote that make you a public example.
'Cause this
Everything
is
else
work.
is different.
We're at work.
It's a business.
We at work right now. Our job is to teach the scriptures. Now, while we teaching, we gonna have some laughing moments. We gonna say some funny shit.
Right.
You know, we gonna joke around. But then we're out here because when Jake, we're fishing for the elect. That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to save the elect, save souls, the elect amongst our people. So we're like the brother said, we're gonna promote the Lord's work.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, man. Like, if the Lord took the Spirit, man.
As the apostles even say that. So like, you gotta have fun with this thing.
Yeah.
You gotta have fun with this. You know, you hear him joke about. You gotta have fun with this thing, man.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about that earlier.
Don't
we
let
had to
me
have
know what's your mind.
Right.
Because you'll burn yourself out if you just, you know, you have to have a balance. Like I said,
Yeah.
you gotta have a balance in this truth, man.
Right. Right.
Go ahead, bro.
I gotta feed somebody.
This thing is about showing forth, sincerity, man.
Right.
The Lord wants to know you gonna acknowledge
I gotta
it.
feed somebody.
You know? If you came into this truth and then at some point you just abandoned the requirements that the Lord gave you, yo, you through. And for that dude, whoever he was, to say that, you know, really his spirit was bearing witness against him.
God,
You know? That's exactly what it was.
No, he just wanted to be a reprobate, man.
That's it.
He was-
He is a reprobate.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I got a precept. I got two, but I'll do the first one and then I'll pass it back to you. It was just a point because, you know, we here to just to bring the message. Outside of the message, that's our personal life. When brothers leave, that's your own personal life. But of course, brothers do, you know, we do things together. But that's not for you on the camera because this camera is only for recording. That's what we do over in Great Millstone. Edification, Ephesians 4 verse 11 to 13.
Right, because you don't want to get nobody, you know, These brothers do this. Oh yeah, nah, man. This thing is all about the ministry, man.
Yeah. That's why we keep that separate. As soon as you tell Jake about what you do in the life, they'll throw away the teaching, like brother said before, and they'll pay more attention to what you do in the world.
Fun.
Yeah, we can do this for fun. Oh, okay, then I'm
Hey,
not
that
wrong.
brother had 6 glasses of wine.
Yeah. Bugged out.
So?
This is 1 Peter 1:12. It's really just the first top. It says, they were told that their messages were not for themselves but for you. And now this good news has been announced to you by those who preach in the power of the Holy Spirit sent from heaven. It is also wonderful that even the angels are eagerly watching these things happen. Right? We're presenting ourselves when we teaching the word of the Lord. Like he said, this is the Lord's business. Outside of this business, brothers have personal lives. So this is different. You know, I'm not out here to promote my wife to people in the truth for a trophy. This is my possession. I'm not here to entertain anybody. When it comes to the recording, this is about edifying, like the brother said. After we done, you keep it moving. This is not a blog. We're not showing you how we living.
Yeah,
Look at this.
When we leave and we go eat, we're not gonna tell y'all where we at.
Right.
We just eating. We hanging out, we chilling, we having fun, we joking.
Right.
We're always on call, though.
Yeah.
We're always on call.
Stand by, man.
You know, go ahead.
And even amongst that, like we be chilling and shit, and we'll be like, we'll say something spiritual, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, look at that. You know?
All holy conversation.
It's all like it all connects.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
This is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 16. Be not righteous over much, and make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself?
There you go.
You'll burn out. You will burn out. You have to pace yourself. I was watching it's spiritual. You read that. I was watching a video earlier, and they were showing this. It was a funny dude I watch sometimes. He's like a basketball dude, but he do videos and shit. And he was like, "Yo, it was a marathon. You know, what's the race where they hand the baton?
A relay.
It was a Jake. It was 2 Jakes. He handed the one Jake the baton. He fucking took off. The Jake behind him was just about 100 feet away. What happened? What did Jake behind him do? Smoked him. The first dude, he burnt out.
Yeah.
The second dude, he won the race because he paced himself.
Yeah.
You know? And then when the race first started, it looked like the first dude was going to cook him.
Yeah.
But nah, the dude who paced himself, he came around the track and he won.
Yeah.
That's the point. Pace yourself.
Yo, just imagine, man, if you try to correct every single mistake that you do in this flesh, man, you gonna bug the fuck out, man.
We got to give that over to Yahweh Shai.
Right.
But you don't willingly sin. You don't do things on purpose and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that to Yahweh Shai."
Right.
No, that's being wicked.
Right.
But when you do fall or you do stumble or you do slip, you pray to Yahweh Shai
Right.
to forgive you.
Right.
Hey,
That's how you do things, man.
that's why, man. So we give all praises to Jehovah Hashem Shai, man, because he the reason why we could go off and not be put to death, man.
Oof. What else do we really have though?
Man.
Right.
What
You know,
else?
What else do we have?
That's
That's
a
why the
fact.
brother just said, where you gonna go?
Right.
What else do you have? If you really believe in Yahweh Shai, you know every day you need him.
Yeah. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Every day. Because I know I ain't shit without this truth, man.
Nothing.
Imagine in 2026 thinking that you are African American, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're cooked.
You thought you was that guy.
You're cooked, man.
Cooked.
Imagine in 2026 thinking you black
Man.
or Tahino.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah.
You don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And us having our identity is a great. That's
That's the
Man.
most important thing on this side, because you have a idea who you know. Jake don't got an idea. On this side, you really nothing. You
we
nobody.
know our God, bro.
Yeah.
We know our power. We know Him.
Yeah, like literally, you know him.
We know His name.
Right.
We can go to Him.
That's
Woo.
personal. That's personal.
Everybody can't do that.
In Christianity, you wasn't personal. You just knew Jesus. You didn't even know how you even got to the name Jesus.
Or
You couldn't
imagine
even
you-
explain it.
Imagine you living for yourself
Right.
on this side.
Uh-huh.
Right? You don't even understand what's going on.
Damn.
You
Yeah,
know,
people fucking
listen,
do that, man.
The reason why we probably all here is because we doing this work, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is keeping us alive. We all poisoned out. All right, everything going on. The Lord is keeping us moving and doing this work to do His work.
Yeah.
You know. So don't think that you just live because of yourself, man.
Right.
Yeah, and say man doesn't live by bread alone.
Yeah.
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth, you know, of the Most High, man.
That would teach
Teach
us
us up. Yahweh Shai, he said, He said, I got meat to eat that you know not of. You know what I'm saying? And that's a heavy scripture right there, man, because none of us are here to do our own will.
Right.
Okay, we're here to do the will of Yahweh Shai. You know, it's just, you know, and even, you know, when we separate, you know, we all go our own separate ways, man. Brothers doing what we gotta do, man. You know, ain't no damn, you know, we ain't niggas far away from each other, man. You know? And with that being said, man, like the brother was just saying, man, you know, the Lord have mercy on us, man, because we came from all kind of walks of life, man. We done did some shit in our lives, but, you know, Lord's willing, we was those ones that's gonna make it to the end, man.
This is Hebrews chapter 6, because of the point where brother said if you lead his truth. This is Hebrews chapter 6, in the NLT starting at verse 3. And so, God willing, we will move forward to further understanding, for it is impossible to bring back to repentance those who were once enlightened, those who have experienced the good things of heaven and shared in the Holy Spirit, who have tasted the goodness of the word of the Most High and the power of the age to come, and who then turn away from the Most High. It is impossible to bring such people back to repentance. By rejecting the Son of the Most High, they themselves are nailing him to the cross once again and holding him up to a public shame. Right? And look how the Lord will separate brothers when they put the Lord back into an open shame. And that spirit will hit you. You don't even want to be around certain brothers like that. And guess what? The Lord put a spirit in them to not even know they putting Yahweh Shai in the shame. Right?
Niggas will be in the truth, fall out the truth, and put more energy to the things that they're doing outside the truth than they did in the truth.
That's a fact. Or they go back to that name Jesus again.
That's scary.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, where was all this energy for the Lord?
Right.
Right. Literally.
You gave me what you wanted though, for real.
You
That's
did.
where your heart was at.
Yeah, you did more videos in the world than you probably did in the truth.
Yeah.
Especially in it being consecutive, consistent, persistent, precise, putting the passion into it.
It says where a man's heart would be, that's where his treasure would be also, or something like that. That's what it was that Matthew 6. Yeah, that's whatever your mind is geared on, the Lord gonna get you up to that. You keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. I'm sorry. I got it. You brought it up. Matthew 6 and 21. It says, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. In the NLT.
19.
Okay, sorry, 19. Okay, Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt.
So everything outside this truth is gonna be is corrupted, man. Everything outside this truth has no value, bro. This is the best thing. This is the best thing smoking on the earth. What we doing right here?
Even the things you have here on earth is all gonna melt. I mean, that don't mean you can't value it or take care of your shit, but you don't trust in it.
Right.
And where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt.
Hey, Salakia, a thief just broke in my car last night. I went my car shit all over the place. I'm like, how you get in here? You know what I'm saying?
Now imagine if you worship that car.
Yeah.
You bug the fuck out.
Yo, just like
but it ain't nothing you can do. He already didn't run through this shit.
It's like a chick yesterday. He bought his first new Dodge Charger, and motherfuckers came right to where he was parked at, took the rims, took the bumper, took the door, and took the roof. Whatever that shit that everybody like. That
sunroof?
No, it's not that. It's that freaking.
Fender?
No, it's that fabric that they like.
That wrap.
That outside thing that they like.
Yeah, the wrap.
No, it's an actual piece that you can put on the door. It make your car lighter. And they took all of that. That man bugged out, crying. Oh, my first Dodge Charger. Oh, why you do this? Man, I'm outstanding. I give money to the poor. Why would you do this to me? Broke. He was broke. He just was broken because of that. You know? But yeah. It says, so lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt.
Go ahead.
Where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
And that's your spiritual bank account. You're supposed to be focused on that. You know?
Yeah. It gains value.
Yeah.
It gains value every time you deposit into it.
Yeah. 100-fold with that. Come on, man.
Hey, so with that, we're gonna face the east. Lord willing, you were edified. We're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Makakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect.
Yes, sir.
Lord willing, you will edify. Lord willing, we'll see you brothers next week. Abba, shalom.
Abba, shalom.
Long.
Damn, Zion, where you go? You went to the bathroom?
Now I was about to go get a coffee from Starbucks.